What's going on, everyone? Welcome to game number 85 here on the Road to Tokujou series here for us. Been in a bit of an upswing. Let's hope we can continue that. Down at a pretty decent starting hand here. I see some good shapes. Let's see if we can make this work. Interesting here. Let's start with the 7 mon. We're probably gonna end up having to cut a pair. It's probably gonna be the 9 so here so that we can get Tenhou. Yeah, I'm thinking we cut 9 so now. Just sort of try to make something better. Okay. Well, this changes things a bit, I think. I think I will take this Ishan 10 now. I thought about going back in Shanten there. I thought about it. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I'll just keep my Shanten and see where it goes. Maybe I was supposed to keep the 5, so gonna cut this back. Not quite sure. It's possible we haven't made the most efficient cuts here. Now maybe a pair? Okay. I need to pause the music because I'm pretty sure the song that's playing right now is not copyright free. I think only 17 seconds of it played, so hopefully I don't get hit with the copyright strike or whatever, but I'm not sure why it started playing. Alright, we should be back to copyright free music here. There we go. Alright. Thankfully I called Richie there and I was able to look at the other screen to take care of that. We unfortunately get chased. There are still 3 7-Sos out there somewhere for us. Hopefully we can get one of them before we deal in here, or the opponent sumos. Sumo. Okay, we see a Dama from across the way. Not sure why they would Dama that. Honestly, you're waiting on the Dora, you know you can't deal it on the Dora, so why not just call Richie? That's my thought on it. But who knows? I mean, it was on my dealership, and so I am sort of thankful that they chose to go for the cheap hand, I suppose. I guess I'll cut a pair. If we want to use it as the 1 pin as a 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, maybe we need to find another pair. So then maybe that's one argument for keeping the West pair, but not sure. I feel like this hand needs a lot of help. So maybe keeping the 3, 4 pin as a round man and just sort of abandoning the dream of a 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku is best. When Chum gets spawned across the way, we pick up a good tile. I guess it's 6 so. We still have one too many shapes. So hopefully we can complete either of these first. Well, this changes things a bit. Let's go to 5. Possibility of Itsu now. I think if I pick up the 2-5 pin, I would just cut the 1-3 so. Because we like Itsu. I think I might even cheat a 9-man now if it comes out again. Yeah, okay, so let's commit to the Mansu side of it. Since that's pretty much the only way to get value here. Can we get our Tenpai here? Oh, we Tenpai on the best possible tile here, giving us the 3-sided weight. 6-man's almost dead, but that's okay because 9-man's the one we want the most. 3-man's still out there though. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. Ipatsu the Takame doesn't get better than that. Look at that. Haneman there. Alright, well, I'll take it. We move on here. Dora is 9-man. We don't have any. Once again, hand that needs a little bit of help, but we do have possibilities of an Ipeko here. I think last hand was a good example of a situation where, you know, you have to be a little bit creative, I guess, to find value in a hand that, well, had pretty much no value to begin with. Like, there was a very, very unlikely chance of the 1-2-3 Sanshoku at first, but then when it sort of developed differently, I kind of felt like, you know, the hand would just end up being Richi no Mi perhaps on a bad weight, or if we got lucky, maybe just Pinfu. You know, but then we picked up the 8-man, and then I chose to, you know, cut the 5-man in the middle to widen the weight there for the, or the acceptance for the Mansu shape, which allowed us to dream about Itsu, and then we Tenpai'd on the best possible Itsu, sort of like the best possible weight, which was the Sanmen-chan there, and we just ripped a 9-man Dora on the Ipatsu. Wonderful. Alright, so our hand here is sort of coming together here. It could be Chitoe, it could just be Pinfu Ipeko, it could just be Richi Ipeko with no Pinfu. Many possibilities here, so let's keep all of our options open. Opponent to the left has cheat 7 pin. They haven't really discarded any middle tiles though, so not a lot of information there for us. Even though we don't see any Dora, now we should be careful here. We truly don't see a single Dora. Well, what should we do? We have nothing safe. The early 2-so cut probably means they're not waiting on 1-so, so I'm gonna cut that. Alright, well, we have safe tiles now. 8-pin passes. I'm just gonna cut 1-so again for now. And there it is. Oh, it was a wide wait there. Waiting on 4, 6, 7, so. But cheap nonetheless. We stay in East 3 here. Player has overtaken us, but only by a little. The Dora is west. It is my wind, but I don't have any. We do have a lot of shapes that show some promise though, so let's see where they go. Dealer has pawned Chun. Won't worry too much about that yet. That's a good pickup. Maybe the Penchan at this point. Having 2 red 5s in our hand is good because it means the opponents don't have them, but we still don't know where that west wind is. Okay, well, I am just going to go for Tenhou now. That's a good pickup there, the 4. We Tempai. Maybe we Dama. The 4-pin just came out, maybe they choose to drop it again or something. Okay. Great. I'll take the 52 and the Honba. I'm not 100% sure Dama is correct there, but it felt right to me. My weight wasn't amazing, and because the 4-pin had just come out, figured someone else might push it. And they did, and who knows if they would have pushed the tile into my Ricci, and well, things may not have ended the same way. That's a Dora. Let's cut like 1. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make use of his Dora, but I'll hold on to it. Alright, I'm actually gonna get rid of the Dora now before it gets dangerous. I'm happy to win a 2,000 point hand here. Just move things along. And there's the east. We are working on killing the Dora Suji all by ourselves. Alright, we have a challenger. Two challengers. Not great, not great. Oof. Alright, I think 5 pin's gonna be my best cut. Alright. Well, that was an Itsu possibility, but only on the 6-0. 3-0 was just painful. So they win bit of a small hand there. It's South 1 now, we're the dealer. We are the dealer, we are the greatest. Pretty good looking starting hand. Could be Tenhou, has to Dora. Okay, not Tenhou. We are feeding our friend a little. The Pinzu sort of block, big block here turns a little bit more complex, so I'm leaving it alone for now. Well, I'm not gonna call, I don't think. Like, I could have called the 5 pin, cut 9 pin, try to get Tenhou, but in the end, people don't want Pinzu, it seems. I could have gone for like a Chinitsu, which is something I considered briefly, but cutting the 5, 6, 7 so into this, it seemed like one of the tiles might deal in. No, there's no need to do that, I don't think. Okay, not a flush, just 1,000 points. I was concerned for no reason, but you know, whatever. Doesn't hurt to be cautious when you're in the lead, I suppose. And we move on. Our dealership moves on, and we are unharmed. Great first pickup there, the red 5 mod to complete an Onko. We have a floating red 5 pin as well. We're actually already Ishan 10, but we would have to cut the red 5 pin. Do we want to? Yes. Let's just move on. Let's just try to win this and move on. We have 2 Doras, so the hand is like not completely like super cheap. It's still 39. So I think there was no need to be greedy for a Mangan there, when we can just try to end the hand and move on. Perfect.
Go.
And we hit exactly the player we wanted to hit to further extend our lead by 11,900 now.
Home.
South 3 door 2 pin again. Follow the south by the south player, meaning it's double south. Alright. This gives us a possibility of 789 Sancho Ghoul, which is not bad if we happen to get at all the remaining pieces of it, because it's something I could just call quickly to move on. Yeah. And right as I say that, I pick up the 9 so let's go for that. I'm going to call. We get fed the Dora. I'll call it. And now we are Tenpai, waiting on the 8 so. 6-pin being the new Dora after the con. I'm not quite sure if this player's Tenpai yet. They just got north from inside the hand, so it's possible they just got to Tenpai. They were keeping that as sort of a safe tile, but they could also still be working on it. Oh, there's an 8 so. Alright. Now our lead is 15-9. Which is pretty good going into all last here. And our closest competitor is not the dealer, so perhaps we're okay here. We immediately pick up a red 5. For 2. Shapes are looking good. Pinfu, maybe Tanya, maybe Peko Dora too. keeping the West a little bit, just in case somebody calls recheck, and just probably lead with that, especially if it's the dealer. I guess I should have caught West, because it's safer than Hatsu, because it's twice cut. Alright, there's some action here. Against this player in particular, I guess I'm just folding. I mean, there's no reason to fight. There simply is no reason to fight. We're in a pretty comfortable lead. So as tempting as completing this hand may be, because it's very nice, there's just no need whatsoever. What's my next cut? This one? The West never came out again. Bit suspicious. Wait, something had to deal in there. Ooh, okay, there was the West. They were not waiting on it, but yeah, that was expensive, huh? Puts them all the way to second. They must have been happy about that. And that's the ball game. We take another first. Wonderful. That puts us at 335 out of 400 here. It's making some progress here in Wandan. Hopefully we can keep it going as we have been. Pretty fortunate. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.